I love it. And you bring up a big point that is something that I wanted to say, and you just said it. You gave the perfect example, like real life example. I wrote in chat that grace pours out, right? Grace just pours out of you without really any expectation. It's just pouring out of you when you are in that peace of mind and your intention is aligned and you're being that authentic self. It just pours out of you. And because of that, you're creating this charisma, hence the root word charis. But look what happened. Look what Kent just described. Because as you pour out grace, there's a pull that comes back to you. It's like you're pouring out and there's a pull back to you. But what you're pulling back to you is what you want. It's aligned with who you are and what you're trying to achieve and what matters to you, as opposed to pouring out into a bunch of things that don't really matter to you. So you're attracting the things that you want in life back to you. And because you're pouring out, it's really acting in the law of giving and receiving in an authentic way. I mean, if I want more friends, then I should be friendly. If I want more love in my life, I should be more loving. If I want more money, I should give it away. I mean, that is abundance. So, abundance is I'm an inlet and I'm an outlet. It's a flow, the flow of abundance. And so I didn't want to get too off on the abundance side, but this charismatic and being filled with grace and pouring out pulls back into your life what you want see happen. And there's a perfect example of what happened with Kent.
Yeah, and
which creates this abundance.
It's important that it's charisma and not being conceited either. There's a fine line there. And grace. My dad, made us understand that very clearly for all of us kids.
I think you guys I'm sorry, John. I was going to say you guys are bringing up just a combination of traits, right? If you think about this, which goes into charisma. I mean, John said authenticity, right? Which is tough to be authentic if you are once again yearning to take something, right? Because your mind is occupied by a get and not the give. We've talked about giving and the law of attraction, which is basically what John was describing, which is a real thing. I mean, I'm proof of that for sure. And also just like that beautiful calm cannot come if you have things that you don't even control, insecurities that are firing because you feel inferior, you're not good enough or whatever.